What if I told you that the $100 million mansion you're looking at on your screen is designed to look like it's worth $50 million to the government, but $200 million to the right beer? In the world of ultra-high net worth real estate, the goal isn't just to show off wealth, it's to cloak it. While the average homeowner is fighting for every dollar of equity in a volatile 2026 market, billionaires are using big money energy to manipulate the very perception of value through architectural sleight of hand. Today, we are going behind the velvet rope to expose the 7 design secrets the elite use to hide real estate value from the public while securing their financial fortresses. As we move through 2026, the American real estate landscape has become a game of extremes. We are seeing a tectonic shift where traditional MLS listings and standard zoning laws no longer apply to the top 0.1%. With interest rates remaining stubbornly high and domestic migration patterns shifting toward tax havens like Tennessee and Nevada, the wealthy have mastered a new language of valuation. They aren't just buying homes, they are building complex media entities and tax-sheltered assets. If you want to survive this market, you have to understand the difference between price and value, a distinction that billionaires spend millions to blur. The first secret lies in what we call material provenance and hidden utility. To the untrained eye, a kitchen counter is just a kitchen counter. But in the world of ultra-luxury, the choice between standard Carrara marble and rare Calcutta gold isn't just about the gray or warm veining. It's about the narrative of scarcity. Billionaires invest in materials with a documented procedural history, stone quarried from a specific, exhausted vein in Italy, or wide plank white oak that can be traced back to a single sustainable forest. Why? Because these materials don't depreciate. They aren't just finished, they are physical commodities embedded into the walls. By focusing on the experience of the material, they shift the property's value away from standard square footage and into the realm of art, which is far harder for a tax assessor to quantify accurately. Next, we have the unlacquered factor. Have you ever noticed that the most expensive homes often feature metals that look tarnished? This is intentional. While the middle market is obsessed with the shiny and new look of brushed nickel or matte black powder coats, billionaires demand unlacquered brass and living finishes. These materials develop a patina over time, an intentional aging that suggests the home has been there for generations, even if it was completed last year. This stealth wealth tactic serves a dual purpose. It creates a sense of timelessness that commands a premium from buyers seeking old money prestige, while appearing less valuable to inspectors who equate shine with price. It is the architectural equivalent of a $10,000 watch that looks like a $100 heirloom. Secret number 3 is the subterranean expansion loophole. In 2026, zoning laws in elite enclaves like Los Angeles or Aspen have become increasingly restrictive regarding above-grade square footage. The solution for the billionaire: build down. We are seeing the rise of iceberg homes, properties where the modest facade hides 50,000 square feet of underground luxury. We're talking private art galleries, 5,000 square foot recording studios, and multi-car galleries that the MLS doesn't always count as habitable living space. By moving the luxury amenities underground, the owner maximizes the utility and big money energy of the property without increasing the taxable footprint or triggering the mansion tax thresholds that would otherwise devastate their ROI. This leads us to the fourth secret: the psychology of intentional imperfection. This is a tactic borrowed from the open-door philosophy seen in Celebrity House Tour. The goal is to humanize the opulence. You might see a world-class kitchen featuring a vintage, slightly worn-in oven or a piece of furniture that looks like it came from a flea market but was actually sourced from a French estate. This curated authenticity creates a parasocial connection for potential future buyers, making the home feel lived in rather than staged. But don't be fooled, these mundane details are ganchos, or hooks, designed to distract from the raw, cold calculation of the property's financial structure. They make you look at the soul of the house so you do and look at the math. The fifth secret is the shift toward non-habitable luxury amenities. The elite are no longer just building bedrooms. They are building experience centers that technically bypass traditional valuation metrics. A professional-grade Skittles machine, a dedicated meditation pod, or a high-parallax gallery for digital art assets are end rooms in the eyes of a 2026 appraiser. They are personal property installations. By packing a home with these high-value, non-structural elements, A seller can justify a price tag that is millions of dollars above the comparable sales in the neighborhood. They are selling a lifestyle that exists outside the standard real estate grid, creating a niche of one where they set the price, and the market follows. Secret number 6. Textural cloaking through Venetian plaster and lime wash. In a world of flat, white drywall, the billionaire chooses depth. They use stay-lacked plaster, Belgian linen, and fluted wood paneling to eliminate the sterile look of modern construction. These finishes are labor-intensive and incredibly expensive, often requiring artisans flown in from Europe. However, because these costs are sunk into the finish of the walls rather than the structure itself, they are frequently underappraised. This allows the owner to store wealth in the very skin of the house. When it comes time to sell, the tactile satisfaction of these surfaces creates an emotional response that justifies a premium price, even though the book value of the walls remains the same as a house with basic paint. Finally, secret number 7 is the use of high parallax privacy and cinematic flow. This is the Ian-Ziel-Maser effect. These homes are designed specifically to be filmed. They use a floating architectural logic-wide 24mm views, seamless transitions between indoor and outdoor spaces, and hero orbits around central features like a waterfall island. This isn't just for the comfort of the resident. It's for the voyeuristic appreciation of the global market. In 2026, a home's value is partially determined by its digital reach. By designing a home that looks like a cinematic dream, the owner ensures a global pool of buyers, transcending the local economic doom and gloom that might be affecting the rest of the zip code. They are building a set for a movie where they are the star and the house is the prize. Here is the uncomfortable truth. The real estate market in 2026 is designed to reward those who know how to manipulate perception. While you are worrying about interest rates and property taxes, the top 0.1% are using these 7 secrets to insulate their capital and hide their true equity. They are playing a different game, using the agent's secrets to navigate a system that is increasingly opaque. They know that in a world of data-driven doom and gloom analysis, the only way to win is to create a fantasy that is so stable, so mechanical, and so aesthetically superior that it becomes its own economy. If you feel like the walls are closing in on your financial future, it's because you're still looking at the market through the lens of a traditional beer. You're looking at the white walls and the standard finish while the elite are building fortresses of desire. But you don't have to be a billionaire to protect yourself. You just need to know what they know. You need to understand the hidden mechanics of valuation and the red flags that the industry tries to keep hidden under layers of polished marble and expensive lighting. The Realty Revealer mission is to unmask the truth behind real estate, to show you the sweat, the negotiations, and the uncomfortable truths that define the market in 2026. If you want to stop being a passive consumer of real estate entertainment and start being an active protector of your own wealth, you need the right tools. Don't let the big money energy of the elite leave you in the dust. Subscribe to Realty Revealer, unmasking the truth behind real estate, and join the thousands of investors and homeowners who are finally seeing the market for what it really is. And if you're ready to take the final step towards securing your capital, click the link in the description to get your copy of The Agent's Secrets. This ebook is the ultimate bunker for your investments, the only guide that reveals the intelligence-classified tactics used by the world's top agents to survive and thrive in a world of real estate crash and ultra-luxury illusions. Secure your future today, before the next revelation changes the game again.